Alright, well, the YouTube. I have a little video that I've been meaning to get to, and it's about time I get to it. And it's got to do with some budgeting throughout the state of Massachusetts. Not only budgeting, but putting money where it don't belong. And to me, I've had enough. I'm glad today I just caught this news article on Fox 25, but you know what, I've had enough of this, listening to this BS and the suffering of schools, which I have 2 sons, or 3 sons actually, suffering in the school system that is very, not that it's bad due to bad teaching or teachers that can't get their BS together, but due to funding and more funding. Now Everett on the news has to cut budgeting jobs and teachers' jobs just to budget in a little reform to not only keep the city running or yet keep the schools running, but also to fund illegal immigrants, or yet again, refugees to be schooled, and cut the teachers from the, say, special needs students. Cut the budgeting for schools for these kids, which they have whole separate classes for refugees and illegal immigrants to learn English. Alright, that being said, not only is Charlie Baker trying to exclude, more affordable housing for people, they're also, schooling off to the side themselves for kids that don't understand English. What about the kids that have special needs, like myself, who had to be taught in a resource room, which I don't know which and why or who or what, they shut them classes down. And I just had gotten into a conversation with my son's therapist that they used to also have, obviously probably after I left school, which was back in 1993, dysfunctional kids classes, behavioral classes, which I didn't have that. I had resource rooms, which they probably brought in later on due to kids with mental distress, kids that could not adapt to other children, or better yet, how about kids bullying kids and picking on kids and so forth. But yet they take all these kids with special needs and put them in classrooms of their, there shouldn't be in other classrooms. They shouldn't be, excluded from the population of the schools. They should all be together. If they're in their own room, yes, they will get picked on. I got picked on. Oh, you're the zoo crew. You're a special needs person. Oh, they let them bust my balls. Whoop-de-doo. I've been bullied, and I ended up in the end bullying the bully. There are ways for you bullies to get back at your bullies. It don't require murder. It don't require getting a gun and shooting up the school. It requires self-defense. And actually, I have an article that I'm going to go over that I found back in 1993 of violent crimes that was happening throughout the 90s, so forth, that I grew up in also. And literally, bullying got a little old and got a little distraught and taken care of due to people like me just having enough and breaking out an image of a person that had just gotten, all out of proportion and just got sick of being pushed around, picked on, and so forth. That's another issue. But the issue today is that Everett, Massachusetts, is going to wait until, a couple years and take away funding and take away jobs just to help, illegal immigrants and so forth. Oh, but yet they're trying to get people off the system for using free money. Oh, who knows where this is going to go. But yet take away funding from the city, but give the state the problem or the government the problem to give their free money out to these people that have, like me, can't get a job. Oh, because of what? Because I have violent crimes. And they go back on your background check. Yes, I had some problems in the past of my life, which I should have never done, but ended up happening. Now I suffer from it. Now, I got cut, though, from benefits from the state due to that I missed an interview because my stupid phone screen. And they even have on a piece of paper, if something happens with your interview and you can't make it or you can't answer your phone, right, you can give a time of, what happened or an explanation. But me, I called my worker, and all of a sudden, oh, you're shut off. You're done. You can't have this because you didn't. And you know what? The problems of phones now should be in there too, and this got cut off. But other than that, to take away money or to even lay off jobs or even teachers is just downrightly sick. This state is spending too much time on refugees and illegal immigrants, and also another thing, drug users. Now, if you want to get yourself caught up in some opioids, you get what you deserve. Me, I battled an alcoholism, and I beat it. I beat it. Cold turkey. You want to know why? Because there was more important things in life that I had to deal with other than, I got to get out to the bar this Friday night. I got to get my ass shit-faced. I got to, make myself known. I got to get out there and just drink till I can't drink no more. I was fortunate never to pick up another nasty habit, which is cocaine, opioids, uppers, downers back in my days, to, crack and stupid shit like opioids, and I gotta get this in my system, and then you got this crack where you have that one magnificent high and it makes you feel so good. I was introduced to that by people that have done it. I hung around with people that had done it, and watching them be on it, it was like to say, whoa man, you gotta get off this shit. I'm not gonna spend my life sitting there talking like a friggin' slow down record player and so forth. I'm not gonna be high on cocaine, which I get so freaking hyper and I can't control myself. And then when you get on the crack also, you gotta get out there and you gotta rob somebody. Just like opioids, you gotta rob somebody. You gotta get some, you know what? How about get off it? Alright. Take your time and get off it, or it's gonna get you in the end, and you get what you deserve. If you're gonna not care about life in general, if you're not gonna care about other people's lives, and then you get free, I get the free sit here, and that's not the way to goddamn get a drug addiction off the street, is have a place for them to go shoot up, heat up, whatever it takes, or give it to them for free and cut the funding for the schools. My kids are struggling through school. There was an article on the news, look it up. Kids of the millennium that cannot get out on their own. Why? Because life has been where now people, parents, kids can't deal and cope with life itself because they got to be tucked into their house. They got to be excluded from the world. They got to be careful of what they do, because if they do something, they go to jail, they get in trouble, they get DCF. This is happening, that's happening. You can't even live life no more and be situated, satisfied, happy. You got to be walking on thin glass every day. Every day it's like walking on a sheet of ice, and you're just waiting for that crack to go boom, and you fell in, you're suffocating, you're drowning, and I got constant meetings. I got a meeting today, 2 hours or an hour now, 11 o'clock, for my son, his behavior. Oh, there's problems happening at home, but yet there's stuff going on in the schools and they don't take care of it. No, they call me. How do you like to get a call that your kid at 7-year-old gets suspended from school? You know, you got bullies in school, and my oldest kid is taking care of these bullies, but he gets suspended from school. You know, he gets ratted out by somebody, and that he wasn't even involved in stuff, and he is looked at as a thief, but yet he gets cleared of all these, and this kid still tries and rats him out, saying he did this, you know what? And it's sick, but he gets suspended, right? Because this kid gets up in his face, and he goes after him, and he's throwing people around. Back in my day, bullies and stupid people like that gonna throw me under the bus. Didn't get murdered, didn't get killed, but they got enough to be roughed up to shut their mouths and get up out of my face. And how things should be done these days. And for the public to live like this in this world of democracy, in this world of bringing in other countries and giving them free, because they flee. I get it, free. It's just disgusting. And our schools are getting cut, budgets getting cut, funding for the town getting cut. Why? Oh, because we got to focus on this. These people need to learn English. These people need to, get their education too, and then they can get a job. How about this? A kid was on the news last week, right? Dreamers. How about the Dreamers? I am not racist. I am not racist. Sometimes there are stories and situations that I am glad that happened. I love to see people in success, but when you got, these dreamers that are coming in here illegally, that are coming in here as refugees, and then they get funded money to start a business, and I ask the government to help me kick off a business, what do you think they tell me? I don't even have to answer that question. Because right now, I'm jobless. I'm trying to break through as a YouTube partner for videos like this to show people what's happening to the American born and raised citizen, and to these people that this kid 2 weeks ago or a week ago on the news owns his own business at the age of 13. Excuse me? Hello. Did I forget to mention he's or even illegal immigrant? He's not even a citizen of the United States. Can you please explain to me what is wrong with this situation? Here I am every day, 4 kids, struggling. I am trying to start a business. I am, the being on the internet, and this is what I've done all my life. I love to be entertainment. I love to watch movies, make things, make people laugh, make jokes, do interest in history, and look up this. And back then I was thinking, wow, if I could just put this all together, stuff now, doing it. Here I am right now, and I'm doing it. I'm doing what I want to do. I want to bring back history, things forgotten, things that were said and forgotten, all the type of things, and looking up articles and and that's what I have a passion to do. I love to do this kind of thing, and I love to explain stories, my life, past lives, whatever it may take to keep my thriving and interest into this world. And this is where I stand. 2 weeks ago, I find out someone's getting funded for a business, that his father paid for, but his father comes to this country, and illegal immigrants and refugees are literally handed money to start that business. And for people that don't know this, or for people that do know this, and I go and ask the government 2 years ago or the beginning of last year, hey, what about funding me? How about fund me? Oh, we don't do that. You don't do that for your own residents. Born, raised. What is wrong with the issue here? Not only do you fund, let me get this straight, not only do you fund illegal immigrants, and I'm going to keep saying it, and if you only fund, and you do fund refugees, and now you fund opioid addiction free methadone, people go in and out of this methadone clinic, not even a quarter of a mile from where I live, free, $300 to $400 a day on a habit that they can't kick. But yet I want to fund money to start a business of a passion that I've always been into, of entertainment, movies, whatever, so forth, and this is where I stand. I'm still fighting and struggling to break my threshold, mind you. If I don't keep my $2 and so many cents above that, which it has dropped in my eyes severely in the past, we gotta wait a little longer to get my threshold up. But yet this kid 2 weeks ago owns a comic book shop at the age of 13, whatever, teenage years. I like to know what I'm doing wrong. I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm not doing nothing illegal, I guess, right? Should I go out there and do illegal things? Is that what it takes to get yourself noticed or funded? Illegal immigrant? Illegal refugee? How about illegal Archie? Oh yeah. Is that what it's coming down to? Although you would think my criminal past of doing illegal stuff would help me, right? Oh man. But most important of all, it's just the thought of the schooling system and how it has failed kids to these days. Most important of all, because I have 3 of them that are freaking just going and being pushed along in school. And my oldest son gonna be 18 years old, and the kid don't have a clue of what he wants to do. He wants a job, he don't want a job, he wants to do this, he don't want to do that. My kid's a millennium baby, just like any other millennium kid that they did a news report on that are struggling in life right now. Why? Because they cut funding in the schooling, and they just help what they can. And oh, no, he's doing fine. If he wanted, I had a person tell me if my kid wanted to, he could go to college this year. That's right. What is really going on with this world? Every day I sit, watch the news, see success stories of people that are not from this country. But yet I hear about towns, and Everett ain't that big either. Everett is a very small town. I've been out there. But still, to have to wait for a casino, cut funds and jobs and teachers just to get their motivation going out there and keep the town alive. And towns have died. That's right, and been left abandoned. And there's stuff out in Connecticut right now. And I'm sure there's maybe some towns in here in Massachusetts maybe, but abandoned, left behind, because that city or town could not keep itself motivated enough. And this looks like what would happen to Everett if they gotta wait 2 years, but yet they gotta fund this illegal stuff going on over here. I know, I'm getting sick of listening to these stories. I'm getting sick of listening to these stories, man. When my kids are struggling, the most important thing of all, but yet you come in here legally and you get it all foot and handed to you. My kids are born and raised here. struggling. Oh, you're American. You can fight the fight. You can do what you gotta do. But yet, how's my kid gonna get a job when them jobs are already taken by illegal immigrants? Can someone explain that to me? Oh, whoop-de-doo, they're passing laws now where you need that diploma. But yet, right, if to get that diploma, there was an illegal immigrant working, or even an immigrant, mind you, working as a trash man a year ago in a trash company, and he got fired because he didn't have his diploma, but went and got free schooling, got his diploma, and got his job back. Can someone please tell me what I'm missing? Now, if I wanted to go get more schooling, I wouldn't be able to do it because the curriculum is different from when I was in school in 1993. Yes, I graduated with a diploma in a trade. But guess what? My trade right now don't mean jack. And because why? Everything has changed. And it's going to continue to change. How's anybody going to do anything when everything is being funded to give for free? Now, I can go on and on with this all night, but at least I know in the end, when everything is dead, said, and done, I can put myself and label myself, I guess, to be the first white minority. They say 2035, I believe it was, we will be minority. So, but I'm claiming it now. I'm not racist. I will never be racist. Racist is beyond stupidity. Racist is a word that I don't even believe exists because I don't even look at it as a dictionary word. It's sick, it's demented, and disgusting. But when I've been born and raised here and I sit and watch success stories happen, and I'm struggling and biting and chewing on a raw piece of meat, eating rotten food from the food bank, scratching my nails on the coffin walls that I feel that I'm suffocating in, because someone is getting stuff handed to them free. As an American citizen, I stand. And my kids struggle through life because they lost out on an education because they just want to push them through. I just don't know where and what to say. It's insane to see this happening. Brings tears to the eyes of the beholder that just can't adapt to this lifestyle. And this is what, 600 years ago now, to the Native American Indians. That's right. Nothing's changed. But to see it happen again, shame on America. Greed. You know what, as far as I'm concerned, and I'm going to end it here. If you're an illegal immigrant, if you're a refugee, how about get in the back of the line and wait and let the proper ones do it, that who do it legally, that have been waiting legally, that have done it legally, gotten their green card, paid their dues. It's called you work for it, not expected it to be handed to you for free. That ain't how this country was built on. If that was the case, think about it. Common sense. People work hard for what they do. I know I met a Russian woman who was a mail-away bride. Also, after this, I'll be done. This Russian came to America as a reader, which the wedding and the marriage was a complete joke. And the person that brought this woman here got everything he deserved. But you know what? Out of the divorce and all, it was fucking funny. But you know what? This woman was told that she had to get a job. That she had to work for her citizenship. And she did just that. She learned English. She went to school. And she got a green card. She spent 5 years just like the way it should be done. And became a nurse and did it all the proper, successfully way. Other than that, free because you flee. How about get a gun in your country? How about stop these terrorists? Wipe them all out. Get rid of them. Make your land and country sane. And you won't have to adapt to this lifestyle and come here and say, oh, I don't like it when you say God bless you. I don't like it when you say, oh, the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. It disrespects me. Well, disrespect me when you flee and get it free, when other people are doing it properly. And I sit here and gotta fight for my rights. Do it properly. I had to bust my ass for many, many years. I worked, but not in my stupidity, what can I say? But I got rid of my bad drinking habit that led to me to do stupid things. And I'm trying to make my life a better place. The only thing I got for me right now, holding me together, is that I got 4 kids that I need to get being let down too, because everything is being cut or was cut due to other fundings. That is total BS. Sick. Sick. Until that next video, world of YouTube, be safe, take care, and think about it. Just think about it.